What's up, YouTube? It's me, Brendan Harberts. Welcome back to my channel. I think this is my first video I've posted since January of this year. And if I remember correctly, that video was called The Comeback. I was working out in this garage gym, and I think I was talking about what my goals were for the year. I probably should have watched that video before making this video and referencing it, but I believe I talked about how my goal for the year was to get back into shape and basically take back control of my health. Spoiler alert, I did that. It's been a really good freaking year. I probably could have updated you guys the last few months throughout this process, but I forgot. I actually just finished working out. It's like 10:30. It was a really long day. And I was like, I should, maybe give an update to the 3 people on this channel that actually watch my videos and let them know that I'm doing okay. No, but on a serious note, guys, this has been the most transformative year of my life. And I mean that in the absolute best possible way. Harberts Media, my business that I'm full-time with, has grown exponentially. It's been an incredible year for that. I started going to church again this year, which has been really good. That's always been a very tough topic for me to ever talk about or even like really do some critical thinking about the last few years. Kendra and I found a church that we really enjoy going to, and that's been really cool. My marriage with my wife is going great. My relationship with my family is going great. And as this video is about, I have literally taken back control of my health, and for the first time in like probably 2-ish years, I actually feel good about myself. So as you guys know, if you watch my previous videos, like I was kind of at rock bottom in regards to my self-esteem, how I felt about myself, my literal personal health. I was at a very low point in my life in regards to all of that at the end of 2024. I think if you watch one of my videos from the end of that year, I think I just was sitting there in my office talking, and I did rewatch that one the other day, and it's like I'm watching it, and I'm like, I just look lifeless in my eyes and in my face. Like there is no reason for me to really be like that because I had a great year financially with my business, with a lot of other things in my life. But like, I'm just watching that and I'm like, I look like I'm dead inside. And I think a big part of that was because I just was not remotely taking care of myself. And as superficial as it may seem, the way we view ourselves and the way we feel about ourselves physically, it has a huge impact on your mental health. Even more so maybe for me because I spent so long in the fitness industry as a personal trainer, and I really love bodybuilding and I love fitness, and that was a huge part of my identity for so long. And losing that completely the last few years, for me, it felt like I lost a huge part of myself. I know this all sounds very cheesy and very corny, but reestablishing that identity of like, hey, I'm a fitness person. Like I'm a workout guy. I'm a bodybuilder. That's been literally life-changing for me this year. And it's so wild to me how different I feel now compared to when I made my last video. I can distinctly remember, because it was only like 5 months ago, how it felt to essentially look at yourself every single day, hate what you see, and think like, I'm never going to change. Because for the last 2 years, I had been trying to get back on track, trying to reestablish my health, reestablish any sort of relationship with the gym and find that passion again. And I just kept failing. And when you fail yourself over and over again, like that genuinely weighs on you mentally. It weighs on your soul because you feel like you're getting older. You're just giving up on yourself. And obviously it weighs on your body because physically it's just unhealthy to not take care of yourself. So, thinking about where I was at that point versus how I feel now, it's like I'm a new person. It's like I was reborn. I know this all sounds so stupid and so cheesy and corny, but I genuinely just feel like I have life in me again, and I feel like I have found a huge part of me that was just completely shut out and missing. Like it was still in there. Like I've enjoyed fitness and bodybuilding, and I enjoyed training the last few years, but I just had no fire inside of me to actually take care of myself and to be who I want to be. And I love being a fitness guy. I love being a bodybuilder, and not having that in my life it clearly was taking a larger toll on me than I thought. Now, I don't want to like over dramatize this and say like I was at a low, like a super low point in my life where I was considering like taking my life or doing anything remotely like that. But when you hate yourself and who you've become, like there are few things worse than that feeling. And it kind of goes to show too that money and like success and stuff like that, none of that shit matters unless you like the person you are. Because I made a lot of money last year. My business was very successful last year. I like to think I have a lot of respect in the industry that I'm in. None of that mattered, because at the end of the year, as a human being, I was worse off than I was at the beginning of the year, and the year before that, and the year before that. And losing essentially that self-love of yourself and losing that confidence in yourself, like that really rips at your soul. And finding that again these last few months has, again, this is cheesy, but it's like, it's been life-saving and life-giving. So yeah, this has been a really good year. And I don't even know why I decided to record this, but I just had a great workout. I've been chatting a lot with my coach, who is my brother, by the way, Derek Harberts, trained with DH. He does an amazing job coaching. If you are looking for a coach, his pricing is very reasonable. He is super interactive with his clients as well. And I'm not just saying that because he's my brother and I love him and all that. If this was any random person that was doing exactly what he did, I would absolutely recommend him. So if you are looking for a nutrition coach or a workout plan coach, reach out to him. But as I was saying, I was just sitting here and I just have so much energy and I have so much passion to live and to go out and do things. Like I want to go out and play with my dogs in the backyard at the end of the day, even if it was a crazy busy day. I want to go for walks. I want to come work out. I actually am making time for doing that. And it's like something that like I need to do. And just having that life force back in me it's made me a better business person. It's made me a better brother, a better son. It's made me a better husband. And it's just made me an overall better person. And I don't know, man. I just feel really good. Also, I'm prepping for a men's physique show. I guess I could have also mentioned that. I wasn't planning on doing this until like 6 weeks ago. So this wasn't like the whole year's been a prep for anything. We got to a point where I had leaned up quite a bit and I would, put on some good size again. And my brother, my coach, reached out to me and was like, would you be interested in doing a show? Like, I think you're at a good spot to start, because if you are trying to transform your health, doing a bodybuilding show actually isn't the best idea, because prepping for a show can be a very restrictive thing, and it's not the best to build those habits right off the bat. But if you have a really good established base of habits, then it's a good option. But anyways, I'm all over the place tonight. I just feel really good. I'm sorry. He was like, would you be interested in doing a show? Like, we've talked about it in the past, and I said that would be a goal in the future. And I was like, do you think I'm in a good position to do that? Because I didn't want to like look skinny on stage or like have to crash diet like super low calories. And he's like, I genuinely think you are, because he knows my body well enough through coaching me that he's like, you lose body fat super fast. And he's like, you could probably do this if you really put your mind to it. And I'm like, all right, I need to have other things besides work to train for and to aim for. So I was like, yeah, let's just do it. So I'm just a little bit over 6 weeks and 2 days out now, potentially. I am going to say potentially because when I first, agreed to do this, I told him right off the bat, I would put everything I can into these next like 12 weeks of prepping, but I'm also not going to step on stage just for the sake of stepping on stage, like, because you can only do so much in a pretty short amount of time of 12 weeks. And he's like, nope, totally get that. If you're not ready, obviously we won't do the show. We'll find something else in the future, and we'll just keep rolling. And I'm like, okay. So I have a little ways to go. I probably threw up a before and after photo here, but I'm making really good progress, and I think I should be able to be ready in 6 weeks, because 6 weeks is still quite a long time. But again, it's, tentative. If I don't do that one, I would do one in the near future after it. I just might need a few more weeks. Kind of depends on how the next 6 weeks go. But yeah, so I'm doing that. That's really cool. And where was I? I don't know. I just feel really good, guys. I just wanted to update all 8 of you who watch these videos. I wanted to let you guys know that I did it. I took back control. I'm massive. I'm a new person. And I'm not even a new person. I'm back to being the person I was and that I like to be, which is really important. I'm not like this brand new identity. I'm just back to being Brendan and the Brendan who I liked to be. I'm not just business Brendan who's freaking eating anything he wants and hating his life and looking terrible. I'm like Brendan. And that Brendan is borderline psychotic, a really hard worker, really likes the Shrek 2 soundtrack, and also loves to work out and looks good. And that's what I'm back to. And I'm really proud of that. So I wanted to update you guys. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button. Share this with your grandpa and grandma so they can watch it and be very confused. And I think I'm going to start making some content in here. I've been working out in here a lot lately because I got really long days of work, and it's just nice to walk out to the gym in my garage. And maybe I'll start making some videos again. We'll see. If this gets 1 million views, I will make another video. So it's up to you guys. See you next time.